This is LCE Graphics. We're doing a Get Acquainted video with your Duplo System 4000 stacker. This is the rear exit stacker, and this could also be applied to a Duplo System 5000 rear exit stacker. The only difference would be the name and that you would get a stainless steel catch tray. Okay, we'll begin our video by going over the control panel here, and unfortunately you're just not going to be able to see a lot of this. Right now I have offset, the size which is letter, automatic on the top right, which is how far the paper tray will go down. It'll automatically stop when it reaches the bottom, and then ready. First one of my adjustments is stack mode. We're set for offset right now. I could push in my center. And I can change it to straight stack or offset. For now, we're going to leave it at offset. That's what we want to do. Paper size is letter. It'll go all the way from A3, A4, A5, B4, B5, 11 by 17, legal, letter, 4, custom 1, 2, 3, A3 SR, and A4R. We're going to leave it at letter. That's what we're going to be working with. Custom size, I can change my custom sizes to 3 separate sizes. If you have some paper that's not a standard size, say 9 by 13, you can set it for that. All you do is push in, and first thing you'll get is length. Set it to 13. You can do that by turning the dial here like you see my finger doing. Once I'm at 13, I push the center, then I move over and I'll go to width. Push that, and I get set for my 9. Once I've reached my 9, push the center, exit, exit. Set fine adjustments. If I do that right now, what you see happening is everything's closing. It's going to come all the way up. And I can set the fine adjustments on my settings of both my head stops and my side stops. If I wanted to move my front, I just push to the center. As I turn it, it'll move. Watch again. See the side stopper here? Once I push the button, it'll move. So it's a front stopper, even though it's the side. It's the front because it's the closest one to you. Head stops is my tailpiece over here. I don't know if you've seen that. I'm going to do that again. Watch that centerpiece right there. See it move ever so slightly. Next is my other settings. That's over here. We have stack speed. It's under 60 sets a minute. You're really not going to go much faster than that, or you don't want to anyway. Tone on or off, an LCD setting, and a load. It's just automatic. That's your tray down the bottom. You can set this to stop at half full, where it will shut down the system. It'll lower the tray all the way down, and then it will allow you to clear it and then put it back in. Another option you can do is tray full, which it'll fill it all the way up until it reaches the ground, and then it'll stop the system. And then you have automatic, where when the system's done, it'll just stay where it is until you tell it to lower down, or it will go all the way down on its own once you set it. We're set for automatic. So once the job's done, it'll automatically lower the tray to the ground. We can remove it, do what we need to in our stack sets, and put it back in. We're going to go over the individual buttons here. This lifts, or this lowers your catch tray at the bottom. This does nothing. It's here because this controller is used on multiple machines. This is your dial. By doing this, you can control all the controls. This button here is your clear button. If you were to get an error, you can clear it that way. This is your back button to go back on an error, but this system doesn't support that. Other systems that use this controller do. And this is the go back. This is just basically go back to the start when you get back to your opening screen. Of course, you have a stop button on this. Once I engage the stop button, everything, of course, opens up. Same thing if I open the lid here. Everything's set and ready for the run. At this moment, all I have to do is come over to my system, which is the DBM or the DC 10,000 or 1060, and I can just say set 1, start running. Everything lifts up, goes into place. I'm just going to run down one in a second. And there it is. See how that arm dropped? If I was to do multiple sets, like I'll do 2 more. To show you. If I need to do multiple sets, that arm's holding it in place. The next set could be pushed over without pushing that set over. It's a really pretty good system the Duplo came up with on these stackers. It doesn't just jerk the set from one side to the other. It actually controls it. There you go. And that's how the Duplo System 4000/5000 rear ISO stacker works. Any questions? Please feel free to give us a call. Thank you.